Hello folks, Sid Miramatsu here with Miramatsu Capital. In this week's program, I'd like to cover what happens to you if you receive a retirement package from your company, an enhancement to your pension or enhancement to your health spending account. What do you do and how do you go through the program? And how do you decide whether you should take it or not? Well, let me tell you a little story about Terry. Terry retired about 2.5 years ago with me, and she received a retirement package a little more than 2.5 years ago from her company. Well, when Terry received the program, she was 59.5 years of age, and she didn't plan to retire until she was 62. So when she received this large dollar amount to her enhancing of her retirement, she was like, oh shoot, this is not the right time to receive this. I want to receive this package 2.5 years from now when I'm Social Security age. So as we sat there with her and her husband at her kitchen table, she was worried about several things. Her number one biggest fear was, I'm fearful of the unknown because I wasn't expecting this. And as I tell everybody, retirement is 50% psychological and 50% financial. The psychological piece affects most people first because they're not ready for this package to come out. No one's alerting them 3 or 6 months ahead of time, telling them this is what's going to happen. So when this fell in her lap, she was fearful of the unknown, number one. Number two was, she was fearful of, well, I had an anxiety about what happens to my money and how do I plan this. And number three was, well, I am at a point in my life where I understand everything that's happening at work. Do I really want to step away, and do I take the capital that's being offered? So when we looked at all of those three examples that she had as far as her concerns, and we met with her and her husband and her family, well, we went through them piece by piece, and what I will tell you, your answer here is to take your time. You know, folks, I'll say also too is anxiety and fear and worry only help you if you're going to do something about it. If you're going to worry for worry's sake, there's no benefit. If you're going to worry and start taking a look at your expenses on a monthly basis, beautiful. If you're going to worry and start taking a look at the investments that you're going to invest your capital in, perfect. If you're going to worry and think about, hey, okay, what is my 30 and 40-year track record look like for this investment for the long term with inflation built in, then perfect. But if you're going to worry for worry's sake, if we're just spinning around in like a top, then there's no benefit. So make sure that you put that concern to work for you. And also, take your time. This is like a puzzle. Basically, you put a puzzle together one piece at a time. So we're going to take a look at your finances, and then you'll take a look at your investments, and then you'll take a look at what happens to your income, and then you'll take a look at what happens to your beneficiaries. So it's one piece at a time, and then we'll take what happens when we start doing some trust planning for you. So all those pieces take time, and one piece at a time. And what I will tell you is, take your time, but go to work and take it as steps, as I just explained. And if you do that, you'll be where you need to be. And regardless of whether you receive a package for your pension, or whether you receive a package on your healthcare side, or if you're just planning to retire in general, take your time, review, and once you do that, you should put yourself in a very, very good position. Thanks for